Welcome back to Ebony Island. We have some field work to do today. I want to get this field cultivated, planted, and rolled at a minimum. We should be fertilizing it as we plant it, so that's fine. Yeah, that's what I want to do today. That's the plan. I am going to use courseplay to speed this up a little bit because we have multiple tractors, so we can do that. First things first, I want to cultivate the headlands, and then I'll set up courseplay on this tractor. Then we'll jump in another tractor, get the seeder, and start seeding behind this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, that should be fine. Normally, courseplay is really good to the point where you don't have to do the headlands like you might with the regular AI helper. But with the hedges being so tight to the field here, I want to just make sure that the courseplay helper has plenty of room to maneuver. So let me turn the UI on. We'll pull up courseplay. I'm going to set up a course for this field. I'm going to drop that down just a little bit to work with. We've only got one tool. I'm going to go 3 headlands. I've already done 2, so I can start the courseplay helper on the 3rd headland. I want to go sharp corners on this field, up and down in the center. And it should give us up and down, like north and south, I think, based on where I am on the field. Yes, it did. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have that, let me hit this so we can see where it's going to be. We want to start on this 3rd headland, which if I start it, oh, say right here, let's back up a little bit. We'll start it on the 2nd headland just before it's going to jump into that 3rd headland. That word is losing all meaning. Okay, nearest waypoint. I'm just going to watch it for a second. It should go up to that next bump over into the next headland. Yes, perfect. And so now it should follow this field around fine. We'll turn that back off, get rid of that, and jump out of the tractor. So now they should be far enough away from the hedges that when they do have to stop and back into corners, they shouldn't be hitting anything. Hopefully. That's the hope anyway, right? We'll find out. Don't get hit by a car. We gotta go get another tractor. And that'll give them a second to start around the field. We'll grab... I guess it doesn't much matter. I guess we'll grab... What kind of transmission does this have? Direct. Okay, cool. So now we can see if we do like the direct. I think I do. I think that's what we want. Yeah. That's going to be the transmission I want to get for the white one if we keep the white tractor. I may end up selling the white tractor because 2 is probably enough tractors for the size of our farm. And I don't like the transmission that it has. And this one's probably big enough for most of our implements. I think this will run this seeder. We're going to find out here. Let me get out of this guy's way. Should be good like that, but if we sell that tractor, that would give us money for something. I don't know what. How much is that field next to us? Probably a substantial amount. If we go here, farmland. Oh, it's only 44,000. What could we get for that tractor? Anything good on sale? All the good things. Nothing we desperately need, though. So the white one is the Versu. Yes. We only get 8,000. I wonder if we repaired it, repainted it, and sold it at the shop. We should get a substantial bit more. Well, how many hours does that have on it? 244 hours. Yeah, we're going to need to get rid of that. Oh, no, that was that one. 24 hours on this one. Boy, 244 hours on that one. That's going to start breaking down real quick. We may have to sell all of our tractors and just buy something new, or I'm going to get buried in repair debt. See, he's off over in a corner. What happened? What were you doing? Oh, you're trying to just swing this corner, weren't you? Okay. Get rid of him for a second. Pull up the course. There we go. Where were you and why were you over here? What were you trying? Oh, he's probably trying to swing around to go back up this one. Yeah, he's trying to make this tight corner right here. So, we go like this. Because he should go up this one and then come down that one. So hopefully... Let me see. Come on. Come on, View. Do what I want you to do. That's not what I want you to do. Go up and over. Come. The button's not working. Oh, probably because I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Hey, look at that. Alright, so if I drop this down, make sure we're well on this side, and we hit play, where are you going to start? Yes, that should be right. Okay. So, we can get rid of that, close that, that should get this back. Nice, okay. Back to our tractor. Hopefully that'll be the only time he gets stuck. It was just a super tight bend right there that he was trying to make. The rest he should back and turn on the field like normal. Alright, maybe 3 was not enough. Let me redo this. Oh, no, he's got it. You good, bud? I think he figured out that he has a reverse gear. Alright. Back to it again, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead, and as long as nothing breaks, I'm going to follow this guy around planting. So I'll go ahead and time-lapse that, I guess, and I'll see when the field has been planted. See you soon. Alright, so he keeps getting stuck, so let me see if I can adjust this. Maybe if we give him one more headland, he'll figure out that he can actually make those turns. So, we're going to set this back up from scratch again. So, we go in here, clear the current course, go back to that menu. Great job on this field. Course generator. Keep all that the same. We're just gonna... Actually, we'll do 5 headlands. Why not? That should get him far enough away from the edges. Generate the course. Now we just gotta figure out where we are on that. One, two, three. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but where are we on the ends? That's the question. Because this is the side he's already done. We are 1, 2, 3. See, we'd be on number 4. Let me go ahead and just do a quick down and back on either side, and then we can start him after the headlands. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting here while he cultivates stuff that we've already cultivated. Forever. Just making it go around a couple times. Then hopefully he'll work, and then I can work the cedar. See, this is supposed to be saving time. If this was a much bigger field, this would definitely be saving time. But this field's so small that I'm starting to feel like the time I'm wasting getting this set up, we could have everything already cultivated. If it doesn't work this time, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Just gonna do it live. Okay. Now, we do that loop back the other way. Oh, the joys of using the AI. This should have everything covered. I'm hoping. There might be a couple little spots. That is what it is, I guess. If we have a couple little spots in the field, I'm not gonna cry about it. Oh, there's a little jog in the path right there. Not super straight. Wish we had a little bit more money to get a slightly bigger cultivator. Next time. We'll probably upgrade to the next version of this. Or the widest version of this one. Because I think we had another step or two we could go up on this. But this is all I could afford. Okay. Let's get that corner. Because why not? Oh, where are we going to start this anyway? Alright, so now he wants to start at the other end. So, where does this one dive into that? The last one comes around. Goes right here. Then comes up. Where does it turn? It turns up here. Yes, it turns up here and starts doing that. So, just to make sure that I didn't miss any spots here, we'll just start him right here. Now he's working from this side of the field instead of that side of the field. Alright, nearest waypoint. Go. I'm going to watch him. He should get down to this end, turn, and try to come back up right next to where we are. And then he's going to work up and down until we get to that far corner again. Yeah, see, we were just on the edge of what he was going to get. But right here, he should turn and come back. If not, I'm going to have to reset him to there. If he tries to go along the edge again. But we're far enough in the field that when he does this, he shouldn't be running into stuff anymore. No, he's going to go straight. Okay, let's stop that from happening. And we'll just turn him ourselves and set him on this course. And go. Alright, now he should follow the right one. Hopefully. I don't know, I've said that, what, 3 times already? Okay, back at it. I'm going to continue seeding, and I will see you soon. Okay, so that's cultivated and planted. Our next step for today is to roll it. Let's just double check that everything looks good. And we don't need lime or anything, right? Yes, planted with wheat. It is growing. We need rolling. Everything is mulched. That purple around the outside is going to be the headlands that I mulched. But it needs rolling. Varying states of fertilized. But there's no weeds right now, and we don't need lime. The weeds won't be there until the next growing stage. So I'm going to roll it, and then we'll go to bed. And then I think if we weed and fertilize, that should be that all squared away. And where am I going to put this? Here, we'll put it over here. That'll be that field all squared away and ready to just grow. And we shouldn't have to mess with it again until we harvest it. So let me park this little guy in here. Already hooked up to the roller. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this, get this equipment put away, and then go to bed. And I'll see you in the morning. Well, morning has come. It's a new day. And apparently 8 o'clock was too early to wake up. We can't see anything, so let's go ahead and make it later in the day. At least until the sun comes up. There we go. That's a little bit better. We're now at negative $472 because of property maintenance and stuff. And we didn't have very much money to begin with last night. Oops. Let's check our field. Yes, there are weeds. Let's get rid of the mulched. Okay, so we're halfway fertilized. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to weed first. We'll go ahead and turn the lights on because it's still a little dim. Grab this weeder over here. And this should be pretty satisfying because you should be able to see the weeds and see the weeder at work, which will be nice. I like that better than just spraying the fields before the weeds even grow up, just because then you don't actually get to see what it's doing. Oh, what's going to be better? Would I turn the lights off? Yeah, let me actually just make it a little later in the day. Let's get that sun up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we can see what we're doing. We'll do that. Get rid of you. Drop this down. Oh, this weeder's pretty small too. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get this weeded. You can kind of see, it's probably easier this direction. The little, like right there in the foreground, you can see that there's weeds throughout here. So we will run over it with this. It's the little lighter patches. We'll run over it with this and get it weeded. And then we'll go grab the fertilizer spreader and get everything fertilized. Wait, this tractor needs repair. We're at over 1/3 damaged. That's not great. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through all this and I'll see you when I'm done. Well, you know what? I think I changed my mind already. I think we're going to take out a loan and get a much bigger weeder. Which one do we have? We got that one that's 4.5 meters. That's 6 meters. That's 6 meters. That's 9 meters. Where is... If we get the hoe... That's 9 meters, and that'll work on small and medium. So that's 51,000. Let me go ahead. Go back to the shop. Strike that. We're doing a mulligan. Let's start this over. No cars are coming. Okay. So I don't know if I still have the delivery set up over here. So let me set up the delivery. Right there. We're going to go ahead and sell the one we got. There's not one for sale, is there? No. There's a big old cultivator. Look at that. Speed tiller. Let's sell this weeder for 3,000. That's fine. That one's been sold. All right. Let us go into the bank. Let's take out, oh, I guess we'll take out $100,000. We're going to take it out for a period of 20 years. It's $586 a month repayment. So I'm going to take that. This is the enhanced loan system. So we pay 3.5% interest. It's going to take out $586 a month over a period of 240 months, which is 20 years. It's a $100,000 loan. So now that we have a little cash in our pocket, let's get a weeder that's actually going to work well for us. So we're going to get this one. This requires 140. What is the tractor that I'm in right now? It is this one. It's 305 horsepower. Yeah. Which actually, before I buy that, let's repair this. We got our repair spot here. Might as well repair it. See what this is going to cost us. Probably an arm and a leg. Repair. Yeah, $1,200 to repair it. That should help because as the maintenance gets low on it, you lose horsepower. And it still probably would have been fine. That's the wrong button. We want to go in here. But we're eventually going to swap all these tractors out. And yes, buy you straight out. Okay. Now, this should go much quicker. Now that we got an actual decent size piece of equipment. You'll see when we get on the field, this will fold out to over 3 times the width of the last one. So I think the last one was 2.6 and this is 9 or 9 something. Still too close to the edge. Yeah, there we go. So now I'll get to weeding. And I'll see you when I'm done weeding and fertilizing. And there we go, fully fertilized. Wait, a fertilizer spreader spreads it wide. Okay, so that's it. This field is fully worked up and ready to just continue to grow. For the next, let's look at it. We're growing stage 2 out of 7, so we got 6 months. Because 7 out of 7 is the last growing stage, and then the month after that you can harvest. So I think we're going to call that it for the day. Next time I want to harvest the grass because I'm pretty sure that that's ready to be harvested. And then once we harvest the grass and bale it, wrap it. Yeah, bale it and wrap it. Then we will once we harvest the grass and bale it and wrap it, then I think I'm going to cultivate the whole thing again, just to get it all on the same level. Yeah, it's ready to harvest now. And then, yeah, we're going to need lime there. So I'm just going to cultivate this whole thing, I believe. Put it all together, spread lime, then we'll reseed it. Because we have the stuff to do that. We can fertilize it if we need to. And then the other thing I was thinking, which we're not going to be able to test this time, but this knife roller works as a mulcher. Actually, we will test it. I'll test it before I cultivate. After we harvest, before I cultivate. I'm going to try this knife roller on the grass after I harvest it and see if it works like a regular yard roller does. So it's not going to work exactly the same. That should give us maybe the mulch state, but that's probably not going to give us the layer, the fertilizer layer that rolling it with a grass roller would. Interesting. Just trying to think it through, because we have a regular roller, but I need Because if we do a grass roller, then between harvest, after you harvest, if we roll it with the grass roller, that gives us a layer of fertilizer. And after the first round of that, then when you harvest, it goes back down to half fertilized. You roll it with a grass roller, it's back to full fertilized. You don't have to spend any fertilizer on it at all, which is really nice. And then the grass doesn't grow weeds either. But we'll think about that next time. Next time we'll be doing the grass, getting that all set up, and making a little more silage to make back some money. And we might also, if we get time next time, might also look at swapping out selling our 3 tractors, using what we get from that plus the rest of the money from the loan to buy at least one really good medium-sized tractor. And then working from there. That way we don't have to repair it after every time we do a field and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on repair bills. But that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.